Hey man, Brian Aiyuk leaking photos. Is it legal? We talking tampering here. Found today's video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Become a channel member by hitting that membership button. Let's get right into today's video. Let's roll that intro. Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network on the Protect Sports Network. Your boy Tom, aka Tech. We're back with another video, man. If I get to an AGT, go to golf. Oh God, I don't know right right now. Or TJ. What's up, TJ? Hope God open doors and pave ways for all the people in the doors and pavement. Today's video, we're here to rap about the Washington Commanders. Before we get too far into a quick verse of the day, Philippians 4:13 that states, "I can do with all through Christ who strengthens me." So through the strength of Christ, you can do anything. Let's get right to today's video. 110 mark is for your timestamp to watch today's content. So, Brandon Aiyuk. All right. yesterday, which is Sunday, which was Sunday, Brandon Aiyuk got on TikTok and leaked a photo of all 22 of Commanders' minicamp practices. The formation was two running backs, Jaden Daniels under center, of course. The linemen were Brandon Coleman, Trenton Scott, Chris Paul, Ricky Strongberg, I think Michael Dieter were the linemen. I don't know who the receivers were, but the linebacker were Jordan McGee, I believe Anthony Pittman, and someone else. The defensive linemen include like John Ridgway and those guys are backups. So it was a second team drill with Michael Wiley and Chris Rodriguez Jr. both the running backs in the formation. So a second team rep from Jaden Daniels on that specific play. That was leaked out to TikTok, and it got on Twitter /X. Everyone ran with it, and then now we're here making a video about it. Now, I want to talk, is it legal? Is it tampering? And also, does this mean that Brandon Aiyuk is coming to DC still? Like, what's going on with this? We'll talk about all of it. So, is it tampering that Brandon Aiyuk leaked this? I don't know the exact meaning for tampering from the NFL, but I think this is something he's not supposed to be doing. So I think he'll probably will get some type of trouble, some type of fine, something like that for this. You just can't do that. That's wrong. Can't be out here leaking people's plays and all that crap and formations or whatever. Even though nothing was much to be seen, but nonetheless, he probably get fined for this. Honestly speaking, I guess it's tampering. I guess or leaking of information, whatever you want to call it. TJ, couldn't TJ. But as for what does it mean for Aiyuk to the Commanders? Shout out to Jairus. Me, Jairus, and Tim and I have Jairus, Tim, and I have a group chat together. We talk about the team every day and stuff like that, personal stuff and all that type of stuff. But he was saying that this could probably BA to DC confirmed. The trade's probably already been put in the works. He's got to finish the deal and all this other stuff. I don't think deals in place. I don't think Brandon Aiyuk's getting traded this year. I'm gonna stay on that. I'll keep staying on that. I don't think he's gonna get traded this season. But I think it does mean if he's not a Niner next year, via the franchise tag, he will be a Commander. It just makes sense. There's no way you're out here, doing what you're doing and thinking that you can leak these things and probably not be on our team. That's kind of weird. But give me one second, right back. Yeah, I just think it's weird that he did that. He's using all the leverage he can to get a long-term deal with the Niners or to be traded. And I think if he doesn't want to be a Niner, I think he wants to be a Commander, and he wants to play with his boy JD. Not surprised to see this. He's using all the leverage he can, and I think the only leverage he right now currently has is social media. So he's using social media posts. He's using TikTok, Instagram. whatever social media he can use, X, whatever he can use to increase his leverage with the 49ers, he's doing that. So he's out here hanging out with Jaden Daniels and using Jaden Daniels kind of as a leverage piece as well. So I want to play with my best friend. So I can play with my best friend if I want to. And if you don't want to pay me, the Commanders will gladly pay me, and I'll go to Washington. So he's not out here leaking Pittsburgh Steelers crap. So that's all I need to know. And as for the Jaden Daniels aspect of it, Jaden, come on, bro. You gotta tell Brian not to bring his phone to your crib, bro. If y'all gonna watch it like that together, you gotta keep the phone in the crib, bro. Can't be taking photos of this stuff. It's not a good look on his part. That's something I will fault him for. But everything outside of that, like Brandon Aiyuk's a grown man, he's 26 years old. He gonna do what he do with his phone. Only got a phone for not is having his phone in there in the first place. So that's one thing I will fault Jaden Daniels for allowing him to have his phone in the crib while doing said, watching film. So one thing I will fault him for, honestly speaking. But outside of that, I don't fault him for anything else. Jaden Daniels is not wrong for that. This kid is hilarious. TJ, what are you doing? What are you doing, TJ? What are you doing? What are you doing, TJ? But yeah, I don't fault Jaden Daniels for anything else in that specific instance with Brian Aiyuk with the leaked photo. And nothing was really leaked. Like, it's just a formation. Like, a lot of people have two back formations. Like, it's not like it was like the biggest thing in the world. Like, oh my gosh, a play was actually ran. He like, leaked the video of the play being ran, and we saw like route progressions and reads on the play and things of that nature. We ain't seeing it that. We saw a formation. It's not that big of a deal, but also it's something that can't not be allowed either. So it's more crazy. But yeah, I just believe at the end of the day that Aiyuk will either be a Niner or a Washington Commander, and it's going to happen next offseason. He's going to play for the Niners this year. I don't see a way he'll get traded here. The Commanders only have 6 draft picks, so trading one of them now and not knowing what that draft pick can turn into, something that you don't want to do. Like, for example, if we traded a second-round pick for Brandon Aiyuk today, let's say we did it, right? And then the Commanders proceed to finish 5-12, hypothetically. We have the 38th pick in the 2025 NFL draft in the second round. That means the Niners have a top 6 pick in the second round of the draft because we want to give it up for Aiyuk. Would it be worth it? If he gets 1,300 yards this year, it would be worth it. But if he doesn't, it's not worth it. So I think right now we just need to assess what we have in Jahan Dotson and Luke McCaffrey. Next offseason, if you think that Jahan and Luke and Terry is not enough, you go get Aiyuk. Aiyuk and Terry play together for a year. You figure out what you want to do with Terry. I think you should go ahead and pay Terry, give him an extension. You have both of them there for the next 3 years or so. While Jaden Daniels still on his rookie contract. And then after that, you got to pay Jaden, so you got to move one of the 2 receivers at that point. Or you got to structure Jaden Daniels' contract kind of weird, kind of how the Eagles did with Jalen Hurts. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts on this video. What do you think about the whole Brandon Aiyuk situation? And do you think he's coming to DC? And do you think Jaden Daniels was in the wrong here with this whole situation? And if he was to blame, how much percent of blame would you give Jaden Daniels? Next time, y'all be easy. Have a great one. Me and T saying goodbye, and we'll catch y'all next one, y'all. Peace.